Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, we had another video, and today guys, we're going to be going over some new photos that Entertainment Weekly released of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. There's nothing really too interesting here, but, I do want to go over them because, some of them are pretty cool, but let's go and get started. One of the photos is, Rey training in the Forest Planet, which we have seen from the trailers, and I'm starting to think that it is probably indoor. I'm not too sure because some of the jungle life or some of the trees look more jungly instead of, like redwood type, but, she's training with one of the drones that Luke Skywalker trained with in Episode 4. But, yeah, I mean, nothing really too interesting, but, it gives us a little bit more context for, like, that previous trailer. Okay, here's probably my favorite photo of the bunch. I don't know why I like it so much, but, it's a bunch of First Order Stormtrooper and Snow Troopers. I don't know. Let's say they're at some kind of castle or old, like, building made of rocks. So, interesting snowy planet. I'm not quite sure what planet that is, but definitely interesting. And very interesting that one of the Snow Troopers has a full-on cape. Maybe that's like a commander or something, but I don't know. This looks like like a beautiful picture for, like, a wallpaper on a computer or something, but I don't know why. This is probably my favorite image out of the bunch, though. And the next photo is Finn and Jana, I do believe her name is, which we haven't really seen too much of her, but I think this is where they're at. It either looks like the field there that was overlooking the crash remains of the Death Star that we saw in the first trailer, or this looks like they could be where they're getting those horses at. We saw them riding on that Star Destroyer from the final trailer, but I'm not too sure. It just looks like really interested to see how her character plays into the movie, though. Okay, and the next photo is just kind of the, the group of people. It's like the Resistance is kind of rebanding together. You got, like, Finn, Poe, and even Rose down there in the corner. Nothing too interesting. Like, most of these are just kind of character photos and just, like, random shots from the movie. But it does look like the Resistance has regathered its troops, which is interesting. And I think this takes place, like, at least a year or two after The Last Jedi. Okay, next up is some First Order general. And I'm sorry, I did forget the name of him. But he's, it's supposed to be kind of a background main character, I guess, kind of in this new movie. I wonder if he's supposed to be the new General Hux, but I wonder if General Hux is even going to be in this movie, to be honest. But interested to see how he plays into the movie plot and all. I'm guessing he has something to do with the Palpatine rising up and or at least something like that. Okay, guys, so next up, this is a kind of an interesting photo. It appears that it's either Rey holding the lightsaber, but to be honest, by the photo, it does not even look like, she's holding it. It kind of looks like Poe's holding it, which is interesting, and on the background kind of looks like this rocky place. So I am actually really interested to see like what part of the movie this takes place in and how does this tie in. But it does appear that Poe is holding the lightsaber, which is kind of interesting since Rey's like right behind him. Okay, guys, and the last photo is just, Poe, Finn, and Chewie in the Millennium Falcon cockpit, it does appear to be, but, I mean, nothing, like, too groundbreaking or interesting here. I mean, it's just them flying the Millennium Falcon, but I'm going to take a guess and say this has happened during the final battle, during some, big, like, air fight, but that's just speculation on my part. Okay, guys, so that is all the different photos Entertainment Weekly released, and like I said, my favorite one's the one with all the stormtroopers. I don't know, that just looks like a really nice background for, like, a computer or phone or whatever, but, some of these might actually reveal some interesting details, like was that Poe holding the lightsaber, which, I don't know, just like, little stuff like that. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you guys think of these photos, and make sure you guys check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description, like and subscribe for more, check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!